Mathematics 5, Quarter 1, Week 4. The topic is the common factors, the greatest common factors, the common multiples, and the least common multiples of 2 to 4 numbers using continuous division. Lesson 1, we are going to find the common factors, the greatest common factor, the common multiples, and the least common multiples of 2 to 4 numbers using continuous division. And lesson 2, you are going to solve real-life problems involving GCF and LCM of 2 to 3 given numbers. So what is the greatest common factors and a common factors? So factors are numbers we multiply together to get another number. So when we find the factors of 2 or more numbers and found some factors that are the same, they are called common factors. Among the common factors of the set of a number. So yung greatest common factors, yun yung pinakamataas na common factors. And then common factors are factors that you found out or found that factors are the same. Okay? So let us have the example of a common factors. So let's say we have 12 and 16. So yung 12, let us find first the factors of 12. So you are going to think two numbers that when you multiply the two numbers, the answer is 12. So we have 2 times 6, okay? 2 times 6 is 12. Another, we have 3 times 4. So 3 times 4 is 12. So meron pa po ba? So we have 1 times 12. Tama? Yun. So yan lang po ang factors ng 12. Meron tayong 2, 3, 4, at 6. Next, tapos na natin yung 12. Let us find naman yung 16. Okay? Think two numbers that when you multiply it, the answer is 16. So we have 2 times 8. Yes, 2 times 8 is 16. Next, we have 4 times 4. That is also 16. Okay. So another, meron pa po ba? Meron pa. Meron tayong 1 times 16. Okay? So hindi ko na sinama yung 1 times 12 at 1 times 16. So bale, 12 has a factor of 2, 3, 4, and 6. So 16 has a factor of 2, 4, and 8. So this example class, makikita nyo rin to sa inyong module. Okay? So, kinuha ko lang para i-explain. So, ayan, nakuha na natin yung mga factors. So, kukunin naman natin yung common factors na meron yung sinasabing meron si 12 na meron din si 16. So, ano-ano kayang mga factors yon? So, we have, okay, may factor si 12 na 2 and also si 16. So, that is common factor. 2 is common factors of 12 and 16. Meron pa po ba? Yes, of course. May 4 si 12 and also may 4 si 16. So, 4 is also a common factors of 12 and 16. So, the common factors of 12 and 16 are 2 and 4. Okay? Next, greatest common factors. Ano naman itong greatest common factors? So, nire-review lang natin. Last grade, diniscuss na natin ang LCM, GCF, at common factors. So, again, find first the factors of 12 and 6. So, 12, meron tayong factor na 2 times 6 at 3 times 4. The same kanina. The same process. 16, meron tayong 2 times 8 at 4 times 4. So, kukunin muna natin yung common factors. So, alam natin kanina na ang common factors ng 12 at 16 ay si 2 and 4. Yun ang common factors. Pero, ano yung greatest common factors? Ibig sabihin, pinakamataas na common factors. Ano ang mataas? 2 or 4? Of course, 4. So, the greatest common factors of 12 and 16 is 4. Okay? Very simple. Next, least common multiples. Ano naman daw po ito? Simply the smallest common multiple of a number. Example, 4 and 5. So, 4 and 5, kukunin natin yung multiple ng 4 and 5. So, paano? So, pwede tayong by multiplying or by counting. Say, for example, sa 4. 4 times 1, 4. 4 times 2, 8. Ganon. So, pwede rin counting tayo. So, dito muna tayo sa 4. So, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Okay? So, that is the multiple of 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Okay? 28. And meron pa. Next, si 5 naman. Counting tayo ng 5, 10. So, ang multiple ng 5 is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, no more. So, bale, pag sinabing least common multiple, kukunin mo yung pinakamababang number wherein meron si 4 at meron si 5. Saan sila nag-meet? So, we have 20. So, the least common multiple of 4 and 5 is 20. Pareha sila. Meron 20. Least, pinakamababa. Okay? Hindi naman ito magkaparehas, hindi rin at hindi rin. So, doon sila nag-meet sa 20. So, the least common multiple of 4 and 5 is 20. Next, ito. Greatest common factors or the GCF using the continuous division. So, paano natin gamitin ang continuous division to find the GCF? So, we have here 3 steps. Write the numbers horizontally and find the prime numbers that will divide all the numbers if it is possible. So, gagawa muna tayo. Ayan. So, find the GCF of 24 and 32. Okay? Okay, so ayan, find the GCF of 24 and 32 using continuous division. So, we are going, the step 1 is write the numbers horizontally. Okay? So, we are going to make this one. Ginagamit natin sa continuous division. And then, this one. So, we are going to write here 24 and 32. Then, para mas madali sa inyong class, makuha or mag-divide, always use number 2 as your divisor. 2 palagi. Gamitin nyo lang lagi si 2. Okay? So, si 2, lagay natin dito as a divisor. Ayan. So, i-divide na natin yung 24 kay 2 at yung 32 kay 2. Okay? So, divide by the prime numbers and write the quotient below to the dividend. So, yung 24 at 32, sila ang dividend natin. At yung nanditong part, they are the divisor. So, again, sinasabi ko, always use number 2 or a prime number 2 para madali sa inyo mag-divide. Okay? So, 24 divided by 2, that is 12, right? Next, 32 divided by 2 is 16. So, meron na kayong sagot. Then, think another divisor, 2 again. Kasi kung makikita mo, yung 12 pwede bang i-divide sa 2, yung 16 pwede bang i-divide sa 2. Yes. So, let us use again 2 as a divisor. Divide nyo ulit ito. 12 divide 2 is 6. 16 divide 2 is 8. Correct. So, tignan na naman natin yung dividend. Pwede pa ba siyang i-divide? Yes, pwede pa. Okay, so let us use again 2 as a divisor. So, 6 divided by 2 is 3. Right? Then, 8 divided by 2 is 4. Okay? So, meron na tayong dividend na 3 and 4. Again, pwede pa po bang i-divide si 3 kay 2? No, hindi na siya. Si 4, pwede pa ba? Yes, pwede pa. But, mag-i-stop na tayo. Kasi si 3, hindi na siya pwedeng i-divide kay 2. Once na may isang number dyan na hindi na pwede i-divide kay 2 or sa prime numbers, mag-i-stop na po kayo. Okay? So, hanggang dyan na lang ang continuous or ang continuous division nyo. So, paano natin makukuha ang GCF? Okay? Paano po? So, tignan natin itong nasa left side. Ginawa nating divisor. Ano ang gagawin natin sa kanila? So, meron tayong 2, 2, at 2. So, tatlong 2 yung ginawa nating divisor. So, to find the GCF, you are going to multiply that 3 divisor. So, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is equal to 8. Okay? So, therefore, the GCF of 24 and 32 is 8. Diba? Napaka-simple lang. After nyo mag-divide, kunin ang divisor na nasa left, then multiply it. So, the GCF of 24 and 32 is 8. Okay? Next. Okay, so let us have naman yung least common multiple or the LCM using the continuous division. So we have 3 steps again. Write the numbers in horizontal line and then divide them by a prime number. Repeat step 1 until no 2 numbers in a new row has a common factors. The number 3, the product of all the divisors and the numbers in the final row is the LCM. So, kung paano natin ginawa si GCF kanina, ganun din ang gagawin natin kay LCM. So, let us have a vertical line. Okay, we are going to use again 24 and 32. Okay, so we have a vertical line and a horizontal line. Ilagay ang 24 ditong part and dito, so yung 32. Okay, so again, the same ng process ng GCF. We are going to think a divisor or a prime number na pwedeng i-divide kay 24 at kay 32. So, lagi kong sinasabi na use prime number 2 para madali sa inyo mag-divide at maghati. So, let us use again 2 as divisor. Ayan. So, 24 divided by 2, we have 12. 32 divided by 2 is 16. Okay? And then, again, 12 and 16, divide pa natin sa 2. Okay. So, 12 divided by 2 is 6. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Okay? So, kanina lang, ganito yung ginawa natin sa GCF. The same process lang. Pero magkaiba yung pagkuha ng LCM. Okay? Again, 6 and 8, pwede pa silang i-divide kay 2. Yan. So, 6 divided by 2 is 3. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Okay? So, we have a dividend of 3 and a dividend of 4. So, kung kay GCF kanina, nag-stop na tayo, kay LCM, diretso lang tayo. Okay? Kahit hindi na pwede si 3, i-divide kay 2, kasi hindi na siya, that is even number, rather odd number, si 4 ay pwede pa. So, ganito lang ang gagawin natin. Again, sulat ulit tayo ng 2 here. Then, divide natin. Ibaba lang natin si 3 dito. And then, si 4, i-divide natin kay 2. Okay? So, 4 divided by 2 is 2. Ayan. So, since parehas na sila hindi pwede i-divide, diyan na tayo mag-stop. So, sa LCM, tatandaan, pag pwede pa yung nasa kabila, ituloy mo lang. Okay? Hanggat makakuha kayo ng numbers na hindi na pwedeng i-divide sa divisor. Yan. So, kanina dito, number 3, the product of all the divisors and the numbers in the final row is the LCM. So, paano natin makukuha sa LCM? You're going to pick this divisor, these numbers na nasa left at itong nasa baba. So, we are going to multiply that number. So, paano? Meron tayong 2, 2, 2, 3, and 2. So, i-multiply natin lahat ng ito to find the LCM or to get the LCM. Okay? So, 2 times 2 is 4. Times 2 is 8. Times 2 is 16. Times 2 is times 3. 16 times 3. Okay, we have 48. And then times 2, we have 96. Okay, again, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 2 is equal to 96. Therefore, the LCM of 24 and 32 is 96. So, kung kanina, kung ang GCF ay ito lang ang i-multiply, to find the LCM naman, isasama natin ito sa pag-multiply. Okay? So, that is least common multiple. Okay, learning task. Okay, sasagutan natin ang learning task. Paano ba natin masasagutan ang mga learning task natin? So, learning task 1, find the GCF using continuous division. Write your answer in your notebook. So, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4. In every number, there are 3 numbers. Okay? So, tatlo. So, ibibigay kong example yung number 1. So, again, gagawa tayo ng vertical and horizontal line wherein gagamitin natin as continuous division. So, ayan. So, ilagay natin yung 12, 16, at 24. So, again, sasabi ko, use as a prime number 2 as your divisor para madali sa paghati or sa pag-divide nitong mga number na ito. So, let us use 2. Okay? So, 12 divide 2 is 6. 16 divide 2 is 8. 24 divide 2 is 12. Okay? And next, 2 ulit. So, 6 divide 2 is 3. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Yan. Next, 3. Pwede pa bang i-divide kay 2? Hindi na. Si 4, yes. Si 6, yes. So, since na meron ng number na hindi na pwede i-divide, since na GCF ito, mag-stop na tayo. Okay? So, hanggang dyan na lang tayo. Kasi si 3, hindi na siya pwedeng i-divide. So, ano na ang gagawin nga po? So, kukunin natin yung number na nasa left, then i-multiply natin to find the GCF. So, ayan, yung 2, yung dalawang 2. So, we have 2 times 2 is equal to 4. Yan. So, our greatest common factor or the greatest common factor of 12, 16, and 24 is 4. Next, find the GCF of the following numbers using continuous division. Write your answer on your notebook. So, the same process lang. So, ito yung example natin kanina kung paano makuha yung GCF. So, ganito lang po ang inyong gagawin. Nilagay ko lang po as an example. So, that is learning task 2. Next, learning task 3. Find the LCM of the following numbers. Using continuous division, write your answer in your notebook. So, this one naman, ang example kung paano makuha ang LCM. So, sabi ko kanina po, after nyo gamitin yung continuous division, yung nasa left side at yung nasa baba, imumultiply nyo lang po iyon para makuha ninyo po ang LCM. So, this is the example to find the LCM sa learning task 3. Okay, so solve real-life problems involving GCF and LCM of 2 to 3 given numbers. So, this is lesson 2. Okay, meron na siyang word problem. Okay, so in this lesson, try to apply what you have learned in divisibility rules, the GCF and LCM. Read and analyze the problem. So let us have this word problem na nakalagay din sa inyong mga module. Okay? So a lighthouse flashes its light every 12 minutes. Another lighthouse flashes every 18 minutes. If the two lighthouse flashes together at 10 noon, at what time will they next flash together? So we're going to find here the LCM. Bakit kaya LCM hindi GCF? Kung makikita niyo po, 'di ba? We have a word clue in every word problem para makita natin kung GCF ba o LCM ang kukunin sa isang word problem. So since we have here next, okay? Next, word next, that is a word clue sa LCM. So example ito doon sa inyong mga module. So i-explain lang po. So to answer the problem, use the rules in getting the LCM. Okay, so we're going to use 12 and 18 as our dividend. Yan. So 12 and 18, ganun pa rin. Continuous division, meron tayong vertical at horizontal line. So si 12 and 18, they are divisible by 2. So we are going to use as a divisor yung 2. So 12 divided by 2 is 6. 18 divided by 2 is 9. Right? Then, sabi ko kanina, gamit lang tayo ng 2, pero depende. Si 6 ay divisible kay 2, si 9 ay hindi. So, anong number pa ang divisible nila? So, gumamit ng 3. Dahil si 6 ay divisible kay 3, si 9 ay divisible 3. Ibig sabihin, pwede itong 6 and 9 i-divide kay 3. That's why we use 3 as the divisor. So, 6 divided by 3, we have 2. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Okay? So, diyan na natatapos ang ating divisions dahil si 2 hindi na siya divisible kay 3 or kay 2. Parehas na sila. So, since na LCM ito, we are going to divide this one and this one. So, paghahaluin natin. So, andito na yan nasa baba. 2 times 3 times 2 times 3 is equal to 36. So, therefore, the time of the next flash together at 10:36 p.m. So, yung sagot nyo dito ay dinagdag lang po dito sa 10. So, the lighthouse, if the two lighthouse flashes together at 10 noon, at what time will they next flash together? Okay, they flash together at 10:36 p.m. Next, there are 48 girls and 80 boys. Which group separate B? Each group have same number of children. What is the largest possible number of children in each group? So, this problem, ano kaya ang kukunin natin? GCF o LCM? So, syempre, alam na natin GCF dahil may sagot na. So, ano yung word glue na ginamit para matukoy na GCF ang kukunin? So, we have here the largest. Kaya nga, di ba? Largest, greatest. That's why we are going to find the GCF. Ito yung word glue, largest. Okay? So, to answer the following problem, use the rules in getting the GCF. So, again, use the vertical and horizontal line, 48 and 80. So, kung makikita nyo, gumamit again ng mga 2 kasi divisible sila same sa 2. Para madali divide. So, 48 divided by 2 is 24. 80 divided by 2 is 40. Next, 24 divided by 2 is 12. 40 divided by 2 is 20. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 20 divided by 2 is 10. Meron na tayong 6 and 10. So, divisible pa rin sila. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Okay? So, meron na tayong 3 and 5. So, sa 3, hindi na siya divisible kay 2 and also si 5. So, hindi na sila pwedeng i-divide kay 2. So, we're going to stop na po. So, again, since this is GCF, kunin natin yung number na nasa left side or yung divisor. So, meron tayo ditong 4 na 2. So, nandito na po siya. I-multiply mo lamang po siya. So 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. So the largest possible number of girls in group is 16. Okay? Yan. So ito yung mga word clues na makikita mo sa word problem to find the GCF or LCM. Ayan, sa greatest common factor, meron tayong biggest, largest, most, maximum, both, identical, same, equal, divide, groups, split up. So pag nakita niyo yung mga word na yan na nasa word problem, meaning kukunin niyo yung GCF. Okay? Then least common multiple, first, smallest, next time, minimum, both, identical, same, equal, something is repeated every day, every hours. Diba? So yan din yung mga numbers or word clues na makikita niyo sa word problem. Kanina diba gumamit tayo ng next time. Yan. Tapos pag yung hours or days, pag yun ang kukunin, ibig sabihin LCM. Okay, next, learning task 1 na tayo. Determine the number if it is multiple of another number. Write your answer in your notebook. So, paano natin to sasagutan? So, meron tayo dito 5. Try natin tong number 1. I-give ko as an example. So, 72. Ganito ang gagawin ninyo. Kunin niyo yung factor ng 72. You're going to think 2 number na pag minultiply mo, the answer is 72. Okay? So, we have 2 times 36. 2 times 36 is 72. Ano pa po? We have 3 times 24. That is 72. What else? 4 times 18. That is 72. 6 times 12. That is 72 also. 4 times 18. That is 72 also. So, parehas lang itong dalawa. Yan, 8 times 9 is 72. Meron pa po ba? Okay, wala na. So, lahat ng numbers na naririto, titignan niyo po dito. Okay? So, ito yung mga factors ng 72 or multiple. So, 2, 3, 4, 6, 4, 8, 9, 12. So, 2, 3, 4, 6, 4, 8, 9, and 12. Those are the multiple or factor of 72. So, bilugan ito. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 12. Okay, so that is learning task 1. Next, learning task 2. Solve each problem using the application of LCM and GCF. So, tignan natin kung LCM ba or GCF itong kukunin dito sa learning task 2. In our class, Mrs. Lucia had 36 sheets of green paper and 42 sheets of blue paper. If Mrs. Lucia wanted to give an equal number of each type of a paper, how many sheets of paper should each pupil get? So as you can see, the question is, how many sheets of paper should each pupil get? Ilan daw po ang makukuha ng bawat bata? So, meron tayo dito word clue na each. Okay? So, then equal. Each. So, we're going to find the LCM. So, ito yung example dito sa learning task 2. Ganito lang po ang gagawin nyo. So, bale, yung 36 at 42 ang ilalagay nyo po dito to find the LCM. Then, use a divisor of 2. Then, pag nakuha nyo na po, i-times nyo ito, i-times nyo yung nandito. So, that is the LCM. Next, learning task 3. Solve each problem using the application of LCM and GCF. Tingnan natin. Louise picked 40 tomatoes in the morning and 48 eggplant in the afternoon. She wants to put them equal in the plastic bags. What is the largest number of a vegetable that he can put in a plastic bag? So we have a word clue of a largest. So meaning we are going to find the GCF. So sa Learning Task 3, you're going to find the GCF. So this is the example of the GCF. Ganito ang gagawin nyo dito sa Learning Task 3. Okay? Next. Ayan. So in solving problem, we take into the consideration the following. What do I know? What do I need? What to find out? What is my plan? So dito sa Learning Task 4, sasagutin nyo lang yung what is asked, what are given, then solution na. Okay? Doon nyo na lang isulat yung what is asked, what are given, at solution. Tatlo lang po. So sa number 1, okay, titignan natin kung GCF or LCM ba. So sa number 1, Mary has 2 pieces of cloth. One piece is 72 inches wide and the other piece is 90 inches wide. She wants to cut both pieces into strips of equal width that are as wide as possible. How wide should she cut the strips? So ang word clue natin is dito sa tanong, how wide? So wide. Okay? Gaano kalaki? Gaano kalawak? So meaning we are going to find the GCF sa number 1. Okay? The next, Jerwin exercises every 12 days and Nikki every 8 days. Jerwin and Nikki both exercise today. How many days will be until they exercise together again? So we have every, we have together again. So those are the clues to find the, yes, the LCM. So sa number 2, LCM ang kukunin. Next, number 3. Sian has 8-inch pieces of toy train track and Ruth has 8-inch pieces of train track. How many pieces of each piece would each child need to build tracks that are equal in length? Okay, so we have a word clue of each and equal. Diba? So pag may each and equal, we are going to find again the LCM. So number 1, GCF. Number 2, LCM. Number 3, at LCM. So dadagdagan nyo lang dito ng what is asked at what are given. Then yung solution na gamit ang continuous division. Ayan. So next, learning activity sheets. Yung pinigay kong learning activity sheets. Anong-ano yun? Ito yun. So, learning activity sheets sa week 4. The common multiples of 4 and 6 are, ayan, pipiliin nyo lamang yung tamang sagot. There are multiple choice na po. Then, sa activity 2, determine the GCF following of numbers using the continuous division. So, kung makikita nyo, binigay na yung continuous division. So, kayo na lang po ang magbibigay ng GCF. Binigay na yung process. So, again, yung GCF, ito yung imumultiply nyo. Pag GCF yung kinukuha. And then, pag LCM naman, itong nasa side at itong nasa baba. Imumultiply nyo silang lahat. So, that is learning activity sheet sa week 4. Then, ito pa. May activity pang nasa likod. Find the factors, the common factors, and the greatest common factors of the following set of numbers. Write your answer on your space provided. So, ganito, parehas ng ginawa natin kanina, pwede kayong mag-multiply ng dalawang number to find the factors. Diba? So, ayan. Common factors kukunin nyo. So, ayan yung factors. Example, ito. Ayan. GCF. So, yung common factors ng 8 and 24, meron silang 1, parehas, 2, parehas, at 4. Then, yung GCF nila, ano yung pinakamataas na common factors, which is, 8. Ayan, pinaka-8. Yung LCM nila is 1 or 2. Okay, so dito, ang pagkuha ng common factors, again, hahanap kayo ng 2 numbers na pwede nyong i-divide at yun ang sagot. So, balikan yung nasa unahan kung paano yung kunin ang common factors. Okay? So that is Math 5, Quarter 1, Week 3.